Hey everybody, it's Brandon from QuitDrinkingCourse.com, and this is day 2 of the 21-day drinking challenge. And I hope that you've made it here to day 2, looking forward to the rest of the 21 days. It might be hard to look forward to this, but I promise you this is a journey that if you make it to the end, no matter how many times you have to stop and start, if you make it to the end of the 21 days, you're going to start feeling a lot better about yourself, optimistic about your future and all of that. So one of the things that I want you to think about today on day 2 is about how many people you've let down in your life because of your drinking. The embarrassing times, the embarrassing public things that you've done, things that you've said to people, maybe things that you've done and really regretted that have been really painful in your life, and you look back with a lot of pain. And that's the interesting thing about drinking, is that the fear from pain is actually a stronger response a lot of times than the desire to get pleasure. So it's interesting how even though we might have painful moments from drinking, we drink too much again and again because that pleasure, that desire to drink and get drunk can be even stronger than the fear of pain, of doing something that's painful and regretful. And so I want you to think about all these periods and times of regret that you've had while drinking. I know one of the biggest turning points for me, when I really truly decided to take seriously my drinking and do something about it, was when my in-laws were watching our young daughter at the time. My wife was working, and I came back from a party and had too much to drink, and they basically had to stay there until my wife got home because they couldn't even trust me to watch my own kid. And so the next morning, my wife brought up that they were unhappy, definitely unhappy about that, and that I let everybody down. And so that was that pain and that issue, that regret, was powerful enough to get me to really examine my drinking and try and turn things around. Now, it was quite a few years. It was about 4 years after that event when I truly decided to just hang it up and quit. But that was a very clear turning point in my life. And looking back, even though it was an awful experience at the time, and in the aftermath of that event, the good that has come about it has far outweighed anything bad. And so that event, while very painful, brought about a great deal of good. And so today on day 2, think about all the people that you've let down, all the pain that you have in your heart from the things that you've done while drunk, and think about the good that can come from quitting drinking, if that's what you ultimately choose to do, or being more serious about your drinking and the effects that it has. So we all need both sticks and carrots in life, and let's think about that stick of the pain of our experiences while drinking here on day 2. And I can tell you that the journey to day 21 and 21 years even will be a good one, and it will have much more good than the bad things that come about from when we were drinking. So there you go. Keep strong, stay strong, and keep going to day 21 and beyond.